Most of the big names are off the board, it seems like. We had a couple big trades. The title is winners and losers. How y'all been feeling about free agency a couple days in?
I'm feeling good, man. I like what the Hawks are doing, man.
Oh, talk to me about it.
The DeJounte Murray thing was like the obvious thing, but I think the Justin Holiday, Mo Harkless thing, I think that could be underrated too. The Lakers, I'm going to move on to them real quick.
Damn, we can't even have a...
Just say it happened
And get that second pick.
and get the second pick,
And the Bulls get number one.
And then,
The Lakers get number one.
if that happened, it would. If the fans, the viewers, anybody watch this podcast, pray that happens, because it's gonna be some shit. If the Lakers get the number one pick, we know.
I'm gonna pray that it doesn't happen because I need that pick in Chicago. Thank you.
Nah,
And they would have to give up less to get AD now.
Yeah, I know.
They could just use that pick.
I know.
Mike broke it down for me yesterday, and it's a pipe dream. This is not going to happen.
I just gave yours. I gave mine. Let me hear.
Get the first pick. We gonna put.
Well, but listen. Let's rewind. First of all, my pipe dream.
No. Let him tell you, and you gonna just listen to him.
Okay, I know if we lose the majority, all the games the rest of the season,
Which is not going to happen.
we'll have.
Y'all probably still gonna have more wins than us.
8% chance or whatever. Like
Right now, you have a 10% chance of having a top 4 pick.
Yeah, something like that. We get the top the number one pick, put him in a package for whoever except Lonzo Ball.
No, this is not. No, tell him exactly what you told me yesterday.
It was for Kuzma. He was with Kuzma and Ingram. We keep Lonzo Ball, but they could have that pick. We get Anthony Davis and whoever back. They sent us another like 2-way player or something. Then we get
any 2-way player.
This is not what he was telling me yesterday. He was way more specific yesterday.
Yeah,
what?
Let Catrell say this. Because
So what he had told me is that we're going to get the number 1 pick.
Okay.
We're going to trade that number 1 pick, which is Zion Williamson, Kyle Kuzma, and Brandon Ingram for Anthony Davis. And my immediate question was, isn't that a bit much?
That's a lot, yeah.
And he was like, no, because it's Anthony Davis. I'm like, okay.
We'll take Anthony Davis and we'll take Kyrie Irving.
He said we're going to sign Kyrie Irving with the remaining money we have, and we're going to have Kyrie, LeBron, and Kyrie, Lonzo, LeBron, and Anthony Davis. And I'm thinking, why is Lonzo and Kyrie on the court together?
That's what I was just thinking. That sounds nasty.
When you want to save like maybe Kyle Kuzma so he can play the 4 for y'all instead of Lonzo, if y'all gonna get Kyrie Irving,
we could do that swap.
You specifically told me everybody but Lonzo is on the trade block.
Why is everybody but Lonzo?
Because Lonzo,
He's got a man crush on Lonzo.
Lonzo is the reason they're not in the playoffs.
He broke it down.
To be honest, though.
To be completely honest.
So
That's why he said he damn near cried when he got hurt.
So it wasn't because the best player in the league got injured for 16 games. Only?
He's been
those 16 kind of
playing
big.
his ass off and they've been losing. Why? Because Lonzo's not there to help him pick up some of that slack.
Okay, I don't know how we just ended back here, but let's talk about.
He gave us that unrealistic ass pipe dream.
Let's.
Now is
These are our final 4 duos in the NBA. Milwaukee versus LA. Philly versus Brooklyn.
I'm gonna go.
Wait. Let's have some conversation.
I think we did a bad job allowing the Lakers to get this far.
I agree.
I know.
I 100% agree.
I was about to say
They're the team that benefited from being on a certain side of the bracket. You know, it'd be those teams.
It's literally like the most top heavy team.
But that team is way fraudulent than we've given them credit for.
Anthony Davis is not available.
But
And
to play devil's advocate, LeBron and Anthony Davis have only played like 500 minutes together this whole season.
That's not my fault. I can't keep saying that for the next.
I know. I
5 years.
agree. I want to.
Now we want to add the stipulations.
If that was a one-time anomaly, then I'll be like, you're right. But it seemed like it's something that's being consistent.
Health has to matter to some extent, right?
Yes, it does.
Between the two
We
of
ain't
them.
saying that about the rest of the duos.
That's correct.
And Chris Paul and Devin Booker both be missing time, broken noses and shit. They still be playing, broken shoulder. Chris Paul couldn't shoot.
He went a whole game. He went a whole game where he couldn't raise his hand and still won. Come on, man. That's my fucking
Davis
goal.
would have been in the. Never mind.
Anthony Davis would have got hurt and came back.
Would have been in a full body cast.
I'm gonna go Milwaukee.
Talk to me.
Give me the Greek Freak. Give me Chris Middleton. I feel like both of those guys are available. And then Giannis is the best player in the league right now. So that's
He is?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going LeBron now.
I'm not surprised by that whatsoever.
On paper, Anthony Davis is one of the few people you can look and be like, man, he can maybe kind of hang with Giannis.
We not talking about on paper.
We've had this.
I'm just talking about health.
We've had this.
He ain't no way that he's just gonna lock down Giannis.
You literally said on paper though.
We've had this conversation
of Giannis
where
of Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis should be on the same tier
But he's
as
not.
Giannis, but he's not.
That's why I had to put that on paper part.
Right. On paper don't matter.
That's like you're using the idea of Anthony Davis versus Anthony Davis. That's literally what
But
you're
he
using.
still can though.
But
He's not.
He literally we played the Bucks and they was literally he was going back and forth.
Who
for
would you
Giannis.
take, Giannis or Anthony Davis?
I would take Giannis.
Every day of the week, right?
Yeah.
That's all we saying.
But what about the other dude with him though? Is
LeBron?
LeBron James? Yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
That's a good.
Right.
I mean,
But Giannis, you put against LeBron. You don't even put him against Anthony
Okay.
Davis.
Then Anthony Davis versus Chris Middleton or Drew Holiday. You taking Anthony Davis, right?
I used to would have, no doubt about
okay.
it. But if he not playing,
I can't say nothing if you want to take Chris Middleton or Drew Holiday.
It depends on what I'm
can't say
getting. Is he playing or am I getting him in a fucking Gucci sweatshirt?
This is just however you want to take it. I'm thinking he's healthy.
Give me the
right?
Bucks, man. They won a championship while going through adversity. Giannis was hurt, still dropped 50.
you know what? This is a tweet I'm gonna make because I'm
17
curious
free
of what
throws.
the people think when it comes to duos.
None of these other duos, no matter what adversity that they face, was ever this fucking low. These niggas look terrible. They getting blown out by the fucking Pelicans duo.
they
Man,
flipped
Michael
the whole
Jordan,
roster.
guys like Michael
They
Jordan and
flipped the
Kobe
whole
weren't going
roster
for that shit,
halfway
bro.
through the season because that shit was bad. The Lakers didn't have. They couldn't do that.
I'm just saying.
Who fault is that?
in the
Them
first
niggas
minute,
won. Them niggas wanted them niggas.
in the first minute,
Them niggas,
I'm-
LeBron and Anthony Davis vouched and wanted Russell Westbrook. So
and they
get
had
that.
a meeting with DeMar DeRozan. It was like,
Yeah.
we rather
It's
get
all right.
Russ.
Not with the DeWar DeRozan.
I'm just
stuff.
keeping it a buck. DeMar DeRozan top 7 in MVP this season.
They had a meeting with Damian
It's okay,
Lillard too.
man. Man, forget that.
They did.
Damian Lillard came to LeBron's house.
They did.
There wasn't no reason. I don't think there was no way.
Read
There
this.
was no
Read this
way.
so far. What is it? What does the poll say?
Better duo LBJ AD and then Giannis Middleton, and it's both equal. 50-50.
It's 50-50 right now. And we still got 2 minutes, but it's somebody quoted it. Who healthy? So
We all know who he talking about. It's one motherfucker he talking about. Come on, AD. Picture
The
Bam
niggas,
and
the
Jimmy with
niggas
the
ain't.
bubble
Them
guppies.
niggas ain't. They can't beat the Clippers.
We,
They don't.
the Clippers ain't give us a chance.
The Clippers said
Clippers-
they
Oh,
Give
I'm
us
thinking you
a
talking about
chance.
back in the bubble. No, man, that regular season that shit.
Them niggas ain't got Kawhi or Paul George.
motherfuckers got
Tyloo
Reggie
said we
Jackson
didn't
dropping
even,
30.
Tyloo said we ain't even prepared for them. We just worked on ourselves.
Them niggas be coming to play, man. The,
That was
the
an
Lakers don't
all-time
have that
quote,
case.
bro. I love that shit.
He ain't really
LeBron
had
take
him up
over.
on him straight up though. The Clippers played.
Yeah,
him.
they play like a basically what KD said, that like mimic defense. Like they'll bait down, but they're playing like everything. But I mean, what I want to see
Pat
more,
Bev was still on LeBron.
I want to see more like force from my superstars because it looks like they're just trying to get everybody involved. Especially LeBron last game, he took over because obviously he know what happened that first game. Everybody's talking about how passive he was, but I mean, I'm literally screaming at my TV when LeBron gets the ball and he's isoing. I'm just saying, just shoot the ball, take the shot instead of trying to find that open man because we'll rather take a open shot or a shot rather than a turnover because we got to cut those down.
I feel what you're saying, but at the same time, I think LeBron's trying to instill confidence in his teammates early because he knows it's a marathon.
Right.
He needs these guys to be confident, not for this regular season shit, because they'll be okay. Anthony Davis and him will get them to the playoffs, but he needs KCP to be able to do some shit in the playoffs. He can't. KCP can't afford to go over six.
KCP
Quinn
hasn't
Cook
made a
is too
damn
bad.
shot yet, so I don't know what to think about him.
Like he needs these guys to be able to make these shots.
I understand that.
And because he's
What I'm
been on these
saying is-
teams with these playoff teams.
what
we've
I'm
seen
saying is-
Darren Williams not do shit for the Cavaliers in the finals.
The same
We've
way-
seen Kyle Korver, the best shooter in the world, go literally invisible in playoff moments. So I'm pretty sure that's what he's trying to do. Install some damn confidence because these dudes are getting paid to literally shoot the ball and they ain't shooting shit.
You're right. I'm saying
Shout out
the
to Troy
same way.
Daniels, though.
The same
From-
way.
from
He
field.
needs to be
From
more
field.
aggressive when he's looking to pass the ball. That's what I'm saying. He
don't
can't
know
be
what that
staring
means.
down.
I'm trying to. I
Look,
tried to
he
put that
can,
together.
what I'm saying is, when they're trying to run their sets and everything in the half court, at least they stare down passes, and a lot of times those turn into turnovers.
I think he's getting shooters open from being aggressive.
He is. What I'm saying is he. Y'all not understand what I'm saying. I'm saying he needs to be more
You trying to tell
dominant.
me that LeBron is telegraphing passes?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, how many turnovers does he have? He literally had like 5 or 6 the first game.
He had one last night.
on 10 assists.
Either way.
Yeah, I don't think we were watching the same LeBron.
No,
last night.
offensively, we don't play that well. LeBron did his thing.
Yeah,
But
it ain't because of LeBron James. I know we're good. This regular, it don't really mean shit. It's about the playoffs. So it's like that theory.
That shit's starting to get to me though. I mean, like I'm the biggest dude that like I'm with the playoffs, but I just hate seeing my team go out there and play like shit. Like
Bro,
literally.
y'all on a 2-game losing streak. You have
Bro,
it good, my guy.
We've been playing, bro. We haven't been doing nothing. We literally had like our defense been bad. We ain't been hitting our shots. It's just been hard to watch.
You remind me of the kids that we went to high school with, like it'd be like a rich kid who's selling weed, just doing shit. You right now who just complaining just to
because man, it's a long time for this playoff to start.
Okay. I have statistics. If you were to guess, what number offense are y'all in the league right now?
Probably say we around that 10 mark.
Number 7. What number defense are y'all in the league right now?
Probably top 5.
1. Yo ass is talking about we not playing defense and we can't score. Y'all have a top 7 offense and the best.
We just lost to the damn
league.
Pistons.
It happens. You didn't have Anthony Davis. Literally,
bro. Let's go to the next topic. I don't know how to have a conversation with you.
You not about to come up here where 3 of us as teams have been starving and your team just came off a championship and you talking about we bad as a second best record in the league.
Yes, bro. It's good. It's always good to build. It's always good to build good habits, man. Always
won a championship with this team, bro.
We know what our goal is to win another one. Our goal is to win another one.
You're not sounding like a professional podcaster. You sound like a 17-year-old Twitter fanboy.
That's fine. That's fine.
Well, I would love for my team to be 14-6 right now on a 2-game losing streak.
Y'all time. Hey, I was in the same position y'all is. Y'all time is coming, man.
But when our time come, I'm definitely not gonna come on the pod after just our first losing streak of the season and be like, "Fuck, man, we suck." It ain't gonna happen, bro. It ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, y'all lost to a good Philly team, which was a good game. Then y'all went to Detroit on a back-to-back. Y'all lost.
You're gonna, newsflash, you're gonna lose again to a team that you really like because it's the fucking NBA.
I saw a statistic that teams on back-to-backs this season are way worse. Can you believe it? Back-to-backs when you got to travel. Y'all weren't playing with one of y'all best players, bro. You're fine. You're good. Now if we come back in 2 weeks and y'all on an 8-game losing streak, then we can have some conversation.
The Instagram model who got the old booty, big breasts, the time about I'm fat. On the Instagram story, I'm fat. 7.5 million followers, 1 million likes per picture. I'm fat. Come on, man. Number 1 defense and
okay, all right, y'all got me. This is the last thing KCP hit a damn shot, bro. Come on.
I have Anthony Davis at 3. Agree with a lot of shit that y'all said. But the thing about me, what is different is I don't give a fuck about you being 3 because you're 3. I'm with KB. You're 3 because the rest of the crop ain't really that good, if we being honest, compared to who you are. You shouldn't be satisfied with being better than Julius Randle. That's not an accomplishment for Anthony Davis. Like KB said, this should be a question where, I have Giannis at 1 because he won the title. Or I have Kevin Durant at 1. But boy, is Anthony Davis coming. He's fresh off an MVP season. Man, if the Lakers were more healthy, he would have had a second ring. That should be the conversation. I'm cool with injuries, having a down year. Everybody can have it. But this year, for Anthony Davis standards, not for the rest of the pack, because Pascal Siakam's, who else is on this list? John Collins, Tobias, they're not nowhere near Anthony Davis, never have been, never will be. So we're not even going to compare them to him to be like he's accomplished some shit because he's 3rd above Tobias Harris. Get the fuck out of here. We're comparing Anthony Davis to where he should be. And last year was fucking atrocious. The lowest amount of games he's ever fucking played at 36. Career lows in field goal percentage, free throw percentage, rebounds, blocks. It's the lowest points he scored since his sophomore season. The lowest 3-point percentage since he started taking them. Not comparison to when he was like taking 0.2 when he shot low. No, when he really started shooting threes, lowest in that percentage. Lowest in defensive win shares, lowest in win shares in general. That's probably due because he only played 36 games. I already know that. I don't need you to tell me. I'm saying it. That was not a good year. That was not a good year.
Especially in the playoffs.
In his standards.
Was not
It's
impressive.
to his standards,
Bro, and the
then went
playoffs,
to
he
the
got
playoffs.
hurt.
And
He
then-
got hurt in the playoffs, bro. He
got
had
hurt, what,
he
two
the
games?
game one is when everybody was like, bro, he was DeAndre Ayton shitted on him in that game one.
understand,
the next
Mike.
2 games he gave his ass 35 and 10. Then he got hurt.
You're the reason why guys are like that.
Because
you're
you
why-
talking like the
you're-
man
you're
literally
why-
was out there just doing nothing. He got hurt.
That's fine. That's what he said. That's what he said.
Again, you talking
So
about.
do you want to say something back to him for that shit?
I'm seeing Anthony Davis in the playoffs go every other game where he has a good game, then he takes a night off.
I'll
the
let
next
y'all
game.
go back and forth.
Like he does this thing where sometimes he can't be consistently dominant, which he can be every night. He's damn near one of the best players on the court every night, and sometimes it just seems like
Only
he's
thing I
out
would say
there.
about that is he's only had one bad playoff series, and that's when he got injured. He had been like third in points per game in all of the playoffs in his career. He's always been an amazing playoff player. But last year, he was not great. And that was partially because his numbers don't look great because he had the shitty game, but he did come back, played amazing, and then got injured. So the shitty game plus the amazing game, you put them together, now it looked like an average series.
Yeah.
When in reality, he did get injured. But I just want to say he averaged 30 points in the playoffs for his entire career, basically.
Literally, he had a bad game. People was on his ass. Man gave 2 literally back-to-back 35-point double-double games.
That wasn't part of my shit.
No,
I was just talking about
good.
that series because
Anthony Davis had it down
like,
here. My thing is the problem is some of the shit you said earlier that you made to me were like excuses, and that's not even yesterday. It's like he came in off a championship run, out of shape.
It literally,
What?
they had the shortest off season, and it was a freaking shortened regular season. Like, what do you mean?
What do you mean? What I mean?
He had a shortened off season of a championship. He didn't have
Mike,
no time to get
Mike,
back into
you know
what he
who
was
else
doing.
had-
He was
you
tired
know-
as
you
hell.
know who else had that?
Who?
Everybody.
Fucking league.
Bro, the Heat and the Lakers literally had the shortest off season.
I mean,
bro. Am I
yeah,
lying?
he is right. They had the shortest offseason in their history.
No shit. But does that mean that everybody should come in and be this poor of themselves? I'm only comparing Anthony Davis to Anthony Davis.
Right, and nobody's saying that he didn't have a bad year. But you act like the man averaged 6. He ain't do shit. He ain't do no defense.
Who said that? Who said that?
But that's how you're literally talking. It didn't have to come directly out your mouth.
I can tell you what I'm saying because it's right in front of me. I said in comparison to fucking Anthony Davis.
Right. Did
that is
anybody
low.
disagree that he didn't have the best year?
You just said that I said he's playing like shit, averaging 6 points per game. Who said that?
Bro,
He said that's
the
how
way
I'm
you're talking
talking.
about Anthony Davis, the excuses I'm talking about, like I think are legitimate excuses why he didn't have
You
the
know
best
what
year.
he
You're
told
like,
me
oh, that
yesterday
shit
at
is
the party?
excuses.
Since we talking about excuses, you know what he told me? I said, hey, I want to see out of curiosity all the guys out rebounding Anthony Davis. And then I'm like, you know what? These are other bigs.
Yeah.
But I saw Josh Hart out rebounding Anthony Davis. You know what Mike's reply with me is to when I said that? Are you ready?
What?
Josh Hart should be out rebounding him.
What? No
Can you tell him what I said after that shit?
No.
I literally said, okay, that shit was dumb to say, but literally like that fucking
You know
rebounding
why he
shit, bro.
said that? You know why he said it was dumb to say?
Why?
Because I was on his ass. He didn't say.
No, because I was fucking joking around. I said, what is Josh Hart out there to do? His ass out there to what?
He didn't
Hustle
say.
the fucking ball. He going out there to hustle.
Hey, listen, Derek, I was there, so I'm gonna play the middleman here. They were having a real debate. Mike was on some goofy shit, but he did come around and say I was fucking around.
Oh, he was on some goofy. Okay,
He was on
All
some
right.
goofy shit.
I literally said, what about the other shit though?
Hey, for a motherfucker who be in a party on some goofy shit, I know goofy shit.
No,
He
I
was-
mean like
he
no.
was
When I
going
say
hard.
no, when I say
defending the
goofy shit, I mean like he was dumb. Not
Oh, okay.
But
then I literally said,
but he did come around and admit that he was
He
wrong.
did,
too.
but I didn't say he didn't. All I'm saying is I don't want you in your mind to think he said that and say, you know what, no, I'm tripping.
Yeah.
He said that because I stayed on his ass. Like, bro, are you serious? You
And
are
then,
gonna,
okay.
It's okay to give criticism to somebody on your favorite team. Anthony Davis won't know. He's not going to unfollow you on Instagram.
No, the
'Cause
reason I'm saying this
wasn't
is because,
aware.
bro, I watch Anthony Davis. I'm not, oh, he need to go get 16 fucking rebounds. No, the man just need to be fucking aggressive, not passive.
That's what I'm saying right there. No, nobody's saying he has to. That was the other part. Why he got to lead the league? Nobody said he got to lead.
What,
Why did
how many
jump to
rebounds he get?
extremes?
What do you want him to
Why-
get
but
there? What is
why
the
did-
appropriate amount of rebounds? So you don't even got to talk about his rebounds because I guess that shit matters to me.
The appropriate amount of what I'm saying is Josh Hart should not out-rebound him. That's the appropriate
Josh
amount.
Hart comes off the bench.
And what I'm saying also to grave into your brain because you don't understand for some reason what I'm saying. And all of this is in comparison to Anthony Davis. Is Anthony Davis great to you?
Bro, Anthony
Is
Davis
Anthony
is not
Davis
gonna be
great to you?
Yes.
Then why is this?
Because he was
acceptable to you?
hurt. He was freaking hurt.
Okay.
He was playing off of
All
literally.
right.
Bro, he's playing out of
who's your
shape.
number two?
He's
Who's your
settling.
number
He's trying to
two?
make
Who's
sure
your
they're
number
going
two?
to the fucking
I
playoffs.
can't
It
take
wasn't about
another
no
grown
regular
man
season, bro.
kissing ass
Why
this
would he go
much.
hard as hell on the regular season after
So
a fresh
you
off?
can't remember this when you're critical on anybody else. Remember this when you're
Bro.
critical on anybody else.
I'm telling you, man, it's
This
reasons for shit.
motherfucker
It's
acts
not
like he can't say anything
I think-
negative
I
about a
think-
Laker.
Okay.
Anything.
Derek, we've been listening
But
this whole
Pascal
time.
Siakam was still on your list. Get the fuck out of here, man.
We've been listening. I think both of y'all are seeing right things, right? There was a lot of fatigue coming off Anthony Davis in the championship. And one thing he did learn from LeBron is that we don't have to fucking go 100% when he gets to the regular season. That being said, everything Pierre said right now with these statistics is true. He's only comparing AD to Anthony Davis in this case. And one thing we've seen from Anthony Davis is he could be that motherfucker. A lot of us predicted when we think about early stages of Anthony Davis' career for him to be a player to win MVPs, for him to be a player to win Defensive Player of the Year. How many times has he legitimately been in conversation for Defensive Player of the Year in his career?
every time, literally every year,
Yep.
except for maybe like his
You
rookie
see-
year.
No. I was thinking like top 3. Has he finished top 3 in Defensive Player of the Year every year?
No, he has not.
No, he hasn't.
Get the
Maybe
fuck
a
outta
few
here,
times.
bro. That's bullshit.
But I'm thinking like top 3.
No,
We
he has
know
not.
we know he is one of the best defenders, but he don't end up being in that elite echelon. And I will go back and just Google it just to make sure.
Yeah, I don't know this shit fresh out my mind.
You answered like you did.
But we know that.
But we know he's
elite
literally
at
one of
that.
the best defenders in the freaking
But that's
league.
what I'm saying. That's the problem with Anthony Davis. I love him too. He's Chicago. I've watched him grow into what he is. I was at the McDonald's All-American game when the nigga was in high school. I was there. We all, and I was a part of it. I was a big part of it. But that's why I'm so hard right now is because so hard right
Last year he
now.
was number 2.
But the reason I'm so hard on him right now is because what I'm realizing with Anthony Davis, what I've done over the years, is I've fallen in love with the fucking idea of Anthony Davis. And it's time to get rid of the idea. LeBron James didn't come for Anthony Davis to do LeBron James things. LeBron James is in year, 19, 20? Yep. You're not LeBron James. You don't come in coasting. Nobody should do that but LeBron. He's the only motherfucker we've seen that can do that. News to Anthony Davis. 36 games. I'ma chill. I'm coolin'.
I looked it up. He finished top 3 in Defensive Player of the Year 2 times in his career so far, which is good, but that's less than we would expect from a guy like him. Now, part of that is because he played with the Pelicans, and he was the only guy making any plays.
You said literally last 2, right?
No, not last 2. 2 years ago and then 4 years ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So he had one with that Pelicans. I was just thinking, it was just with the Lakers. Damn.
Yeah. But I just think we fall in love with the idea of Anthony Davis, and it's so easy, man. We talk about it all the time. You as a Laker fan know more than anybody. I mean, how many times Anthony Davis gonna fall and hold something on his body?
And that's why I can't be as hard as him, because I would literally rather him freaking. I know that's not Anthony Davis. That's not the Anthony Davis that I freaking want statistically.
That's all I'm saying.
But
I was never a fan of him.
I would literally rather have that for the regular season and take that man healthy in the playoffs playing, and that's what I'm trying to get to.
And that's a great point. But my point is, we just saw that don't work, because he got to the playoffs and was supposed to be healthy and still fucked around and been hurt. Because the only person who can do that I've seen is LeBron.
Yeah. Go talk, yeah. Go talk, yeah. Go talk, my nigga. This go talk.
Go talk. Go talk. Go talk, my nigga. That's go talk.
Go talk. Go talk. Go talk, my nigga. Is go talk.
Go talk. Go talk. Go talk, my nigga. This go talk.